Hi, everybody. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors. And today's video has to do with registering as a bidder for a HUD home. So let me go through that a little bit. I seem to be getting a lot more inquiries lately from agents that are working with buyers who wish to bid on a HUD home and how you go about doing it. If you are a new agent, you need to know this. If you are an experienced agent, the process has changed a little bit. So first, let me just explain what is a HUD home. We have not seen a HUD home in quite a long time. A HUD home is really, it's just a foreclosure, but HUD doesn't like it when we use that word foreclosure. But basically, what it is an owner purchased a home and had an FHA insured loan that they used to purchase the home. They were not able to make the payments, and the house did go into foreclosure. But instead of the house going back to the bank or the mortgage lender, it went back to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, aka HUD. And now HUD has the property to turn around and sell. So HUD does prohibit the term foreclosure to be used in relation to their homes and requires the term HUD home. Additionally, HUD requires the equal opportunity housing symbol to be used in their marketing. But in order for a buyer to make an offer on one of these properties, they must use an agent through a broker who is registered with HUD to bid on these homes. The broker must meet several requirements for approval, and then the broker may register their agents to bid on behalf of the public. Now, HUD keeps track of all of this with an NAID or NAID number that is uniquely associated with a broker. So you as an agent, what do? Well, we at Maximum One Companies, we are registered with HUD, and each firm does have their own NAID number. If you're an agent with another company, you're going to have to check with your broker to see if they are registered with HUD, and if they're not, then you may not bid on a HUD home for your buyers. But at Maximum One, our companies are registered with HUD. We do have unique NAID numbers and associated tax ID numbers. And whether you are currently selling HUD homes, have sold them in the past, or plan to in the future, you need to be familiar with the HUD bidding process. And to do that, you are going to go to www.hudhomestore.com and go through all the procedures there so that you're familiar with all of that and what you will need in order to bid on a HUD home for a buyer. And everything that you'll need, as well as all the HUD homes that are available to purchase, are available on this site. So once you find a HUD home, you know that your broker is registered with HUD and has an NAID number. What do? Well, previously, an agent could register themselves on the HUDHomestore.com site under the appropriate NAID number with the information that you would get from your broker. But now, if you're going to bid on a HUD home for a client, you must first contact your broker so that we can register you as an approved bidder. And so again, even if you are thinking of doing this in the future, go ahead and reach out now so that we can get you in the HUD system under our NAID number to be able to bid for a buyer should the occasion arise. And then you're just going to go submit a bid through HUDHomestore.com. You're going to search properties, find a property, go show it, and then place a bid on it. And you're going to click on the HUD Registered Bidder tab in the lower right-hand corner, and you'll just follow the instructions. Also on HUD Home Store, there is an entire section of frequently asked questions, and you will want to look at that. Some of the questions include, let me see if I can just, let me share my screen a minute and see if I can just show you what it looks like. So let me, HUDHomestore.com. All right, let me share my screen. So give me 1 second. And this is HUD Home Store. I typed in HUDHomestore.com. It's now HUDHomestore.gov. Here is where you search to find a HUD home. You would click on Georgia, and you would find all of the HUD homes. So I'm going to go back here. This is the NAID portal. This is for brokers where we register as a broker for the NAID number. Agents, you can search for agents there. Bid results, once you do bid on a home for your buyer, the information will be there. There is a ton of information here, including HUD help, HUD resources, how to buy a HUD home, HUD terms, acronyms, lenders, fair housing, so forth and so on. Again, there is a list of frequently asked questions. There are brand new release notes. There's actually a new release note that came out. I don't know if I have it on this screen or not. There is a new release note that just came out today, actually yesterday, regarding some changes, sales, contract cancellation, workflow changes, support services, things like that. So you will also want to keep up with the release notes. But here's information about e-signature, workflow, general. What do you do if you have problems signing in? Do the contractors selling and maintaining the homes for HUD have toll-free phone numbers? Who can buy a property? How do you search? This is all the information about what to do and how to search, about registering, creating a login. Again, you have to go through your broker, who is an NAID certified broker. There, we have to submit information to HUD and maintain that information on an annual basis. HUD programs, selling brokers, how do you access the information? I'm sorry, the portal. Tons and tons of information. Additionally, how do you bid on property? You submit a bid, you go to HUDHomestore.com. How to access, what's a NAID number? This is a document that we provide to you at Maximum One, our agents. So again, if you are interested or think that you will be interested in the future in bidding on a HUD home for a buyer, please reach out to your broker so that we can activate you in their system and send to you that manual with all of our NAID numbers, tax ID numbers, and all the information you'll need. Thank you so much for watching. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education. Bye. If you like that video, check out the one here. If you like the content on this entire channel, please click here to subscribe. I try to take even the most complicated of real estate situations and make them crystal clear. See what I did there? Real estate made crystal clear. Thank you guys so much for watching.